Hola.
Hola.
Sí, señor.
Si, signor.
Buenos días.
Buenos dias.
He's looking a lot better today, don't you think?
If you say so.
Buenos tardes.
Buenos tardes.
I've put him on a new high-energy diet. It seems to be making a world of difference to his health. Lots of fresh vegetables, a little red meat, and every couple of days I give him a vitamin pill.
How on earth does he swallow it?
He doesn't. I give it to him as a suppository.
How very surreal. Well, he's certainly got good colour. For a goldfish, that is. Very good colour indeed.
That's gold paint.
Cajones.
This is my day. This is my day. Nothing's gonna stop me. No one's gonna hurt me. No one's gonna make me beg or make me go away.
Have you ever seen him like this before?
Never. It's horrible. I can hardly bear to look. But we must be strong.
I wonder if it's contagious.
Let's hope not.
Do you think there's a cure?
There's no way of telling. It could be fatal.
How's it, guys? What's happening?
It's Hamish.
What's wrong with him?
We're not entirely sure, but we think he may have turned into a Mexican.
What makes you think that?
Arriba, arriba, arriba!
An uncle of mine lived for 25 years convinced that he was a Jewish comedian, despite the fact that he wasn't Jewish and he had never told a joke in his life. Then for a while, he believed he was one of the founding members of Fleetwood Mac. He ended his days in Bognor Regis, convinced that he was a retired pastry chef called Arthur Dunsford. The human mind is a strange and unpredictable thing. Some people go through their whole lives convinced that they are someone else. The late John Denver, for example, always believed that he was Julie Andrews. And Julie Andrews has all her personal mail addressed to Keith Harrison Orville. Doctors say they can now remove the human brain and replace it with the brain of a rhesus monkey. However, the operation is extremely dangerous and it's only been tried twice. Once on a pizza delivery man from West London and once on Sir Tim Rice. The pizza delivery man never regained consciousness, but Sir Tim Rice went on to win 2 Academy Awards and 3 Grammys for his lyrics for The Lion King. Who you are is not important. It's who you think you are that really matters. Winnie dink mos hy's die kat se gat. By the way, did I tell you that I like to drink my own urine?
Arriba, arriba, Rio Grande!
For fuck's sake, you are not a Mexican. You've never even been to Mexico. You don't know anything about Mexico.
Au contraire. I think you will find that I know rather a lot about Estados Unidos Mexicanos.
For example?
Mexico covers an area of just under 2 million square kilometers and is rich in natural resources such as petroleum.
Yes, all right.
During the colonial era, most of the population adopted the Spanish language and were converted to Catholicism,
Okay.
moving in large numbers from rural to urban areas.
Hamish.
What?
If I want to learn about Mexico's rich history and culture, I will consult the Encyclopedia Britannica, volume L to P, which, incidentally, I will shove up your dog star if you don't stop pretending to be a Mexican.
You don't want to hear about rainfall, then?
No, I do not.
Tequila, burrito, Sierra Madre!
I'm warning you.
Fajitas, tortilla, hey, margarita!
Will you shut the fuck up?
Chimichanga, senor!
You are not a Mexican. You don't look like a Mexican. You don't sound like a Mexican.
I reckon it's a rare form of depression. I think Hamish has become locked into a fantasy personality in order to escape the dull, mundane reality of his everyday life.
Or he might just be a
Arriba! Arriba! Tequila! Fajita! Acapulco!
Right, that's it. If you try to speak like a Mexican again, I will have to punch you very hard in the face.
Si, senor! Arriba! Arriba! Tequila! Fajito! Acapulco!
It's like he's in a trance. Do you think he has had some kind of shock?
A, that's difficult to tell. And B, who gives a toss?
We could try word association.
Oi, Topo Gigio.
I would like you to say the first thing that comes into your head. Okay? Ready? Chair?
Fajita!
Table?
Tortilla!
Window?
Arriba! Arriba! Burrito! Guadalajara! Margarita! Si, senor!
This is bollocks. We're going to have to try something more drastic.
Such as?
First of all, I'm going to slam his bolivers in the door.
How will that help him?
It won't, but it'll make me feel better.
And it may help to focus his mind.
After which, I think we need some sort of aversion therapy.
Have you ever been to Mexico?
No. Uruguay? I've been to Uruguay.
Really?
I saw Bruce Springsteen there in '86.
Really?
Yes.
Didn't know Bruce Springsteen toured Uruguay.
Oh, yes. Uruguay, Chile, Bolivia, Peru,
Really?
Brazil, Argentina, Ecuador, the Dominican Republic. He brought out a special box set called Born in Venezuela.
How much was it?
£750,000.
Bruce Springsteen didn't really tour South America, did he?
No.
Popocatépetl. Popocatépetl. Popocatépetl.
Any particular reason you're talking like a fuckwit? Or has stupid Parrot Day come round once again?
It's the name of a volcano in Mexico.
Really?
It means smoking mountain.
Popocato.
Te, not to. Te. Te.
Te.
That's right. Te. Popocatépetl.
Popocatépetl.
Popocatépetl. It's a nice little word, isn't it? Shall we say it together?
No.
Oh, go on. Popocatépetl.
Why are you so weird? So, let me get this straight. You're going to hook Hamish up to the mains and give him high voltage electric shocks until he stops being Mexican.
Yeah, or until he assumes a more palatable nationality.
Like South African.
Cork it, Featherknob.
But you do realise that such massive electric shocks could kill him.
Yeah, and?
Doesn't that worry you?
So, let's get started, shall we?
Arriba! Arriba! Tequila! Tortilla! Oh! Oh! Oh!
Feeling better?
Si, senora!
Clear.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Well?
I feel a little peckish. Perhaps a sandwich?
The eagle has landed.
And what would you like in your sandwich?
Guacamole?
Clear.
No! Oh! Oh!
That ought to do it.
Look, he's sleeping like a baby. And when he wakes up, he'll no longer be an offensive, comical, racial stereotype.
Unlike some people.
So, do you like swarthy Latin American types?
What?
What I mean to say is, were you sexually aroused by Hamish's wild and abandoned Mexican bandido persona? Did it make you at all moist?
No.
Not even a little bit?
I can assure you that Hamish would not juice me up if he came bounding into the room waving a 9-foot-long dildo dipped in catnip. Although, I suppose some Latin men can be very sexy. Why?
Arriba.
Looking for shapes on the ceiling again?
Yes.
See that yellow stain in the corner? The one where the upstairs toilet overflowed last summer?
Yeah.
Doesn't it remind you of the lost city of El Dorado?
No.
You can't see it?
No, why?
Just testing.